The Power Information Network, or PIN, from J.D. Power has revolutionized the automotive industry by collecting and analyzing real-time transaction-level data for new and used vehicles. What is PowerDealer? PowerDealer is PIN's free web-based dealership marketing software that provides access to 100% pure retail transaction data. Reports are based on more than 117 million new and used vehicle sales. These reports allow you to monitor dealership marketing and sales activity for same brand or other brand competitors within your local market. Identify true value of your trade-in vehicles by comparing similar trade-in amounts in your automotive market. Trade ACVs are updated daily. Improve used car inventory ROI by pricing trade-ins closer to the competition. Analyze data on new and used vehicle operations by model mix, days to turn, profit margin, and more. Let's take a look inside PowerDealer. Logging in. Each user has a unique username and password to access the PowerDealer reporting site. If you forget your username or password at any time, click here to reset or retrieve this information. Refer your competitive dealers to PowerDealer today and ensure that you have the broadest competitive data comparisons. Navigating the site. Access Dealer Group and 20 Group reports here in the secondary navigation bar. The Account tab allows you to manage your account settings and logins for other users. Click on the Support tab to contact customer support. Toggle between each dealership's data in your dealership group here. The primary navigation bar allows you to navigate to the reports in PowerDealer. Click on the Overview tab at any time to return to this landing page. A series of publications and industry reports are located here. View a snapshot of the top 10 used vehicle performers within your market. Customize and view an executive summary of your dealership's performance. Locate your recent new vehicle sales on this Google map. Locating reports. The Overview tab on the primary navigation bar will return you to the landing page. The Dashboard tab leads you to the Key Performance Indicator tiles. The majority of the reports are located under new and used vehicle sales, and also delineated by those that are considered dealer-specific or market-specific. Service reports are available by subscription, and publications can be located here, including archives. The dashboard reports allow you to customize the data visible in each of the dashboards by selecting the period type and period from the control row here. You can toggle between new sales, used sales, and all sales from the sales drop-down list. Each report in PowerDealer will display the sales dates available within each report. Select the dashboards for the key performance indicators that interest you most by clicking the Edit KPI list. Click on the gear icon on each dashboard tile to set a goal and threshold for each KPI. Then click Save and Close. Each dashboard will display the current selected period as well as the previous year's data and a variance between those two figures. The blue line in the dashboard meter indicates the dealership performance at that same time last year. The dashboard tool is directly linked to the two trends reports available under new and used vehicle sales. See trends for a spreadsheet view of your custom KPIs, which can then be exported into Excel. Trends. Customize the data illustrated in the report from the control row here, using the drop-down lists for period type and period. Select the amount of data visible by using the Display drop-down list. Toggle between cash, financed, and leased data in the Transaction drop-down list, and each franchise sold by your dealership using the Make drop-down list. Select a KPI to show in the bar graph by using the KPI drop-down list. Add additional KPIs using the Edit KPI List button here. Goals that were selected in the Dashboard tab for each KPI will also appear here in Trends, in both the graph as a line graph and in the spreadsheet as the last column. All of your own KPIs will appear here in a spreadsheet format below the graph and can be exported into Excel for further analysis. The data for the single graphed KPI is highlighted in dark gray in the spreadsheet here. Use the Return on Inventory report to identify the model level opportunities in your market. Spot the models that are over or underperforming compared to the same competitors in your market in terms of volume and gross profit. Select the period type and period to be displayed. Toggle between each franchise in the Make drop-down list. Note, selecting a different region will change the average displayed in the market comparison columns in the report here. Use the arrows in the red column headers to sort any column. Sort the ROI column to see which models are performing the best for you and then your competition based on days to turn and gross profit. This report may help to determine if you are stocking the right model lines. The Return on Inventory, or ROI, percentage appears in many PowerDealer reports and shows the annualized percentage of the return on the money that you have invested into a vehicle, subtracting the flooring interest from the gross profit. In other words, ROI percentage is affected by the number of days to turn as well as the gross profit. The Average Deal Recap. Set a threshold for displaying variance between your dealership and the market performance on a number of measures. Then check at a glance at the highlighted items that are different from other dealers. A change to the variance selection will affect the number of cells showing highlighted differences. Identify your mix of cash, financed, and lease deals here. Are you missing opportunities due to excessive under-allowances or low grosses due to high degree of over-allowances? Detect higher than average finance reserve amounts. Perhaps a review of F&I compliance processes is needed. Is there room to improve your service contract profit? A review of F&I sales processes may be necessary as well. The Customer Sales Google Map. You can expand or contract the displayed radius here. You can also select Yes to display the location of the same franchise competitors in your market. The list here displays the number of sales in a mileage radius from your store. The pins on the map represent the sales made by your store alone. These are color-coded by the class of vehicle sold and are located in the legend here. The booking tool can be used to appraise a vehicle with which you are unfamiliar and help to determine if you should retail or wholesale it. Select a specific used vehicle and see how it has performed within a selected time period within your area. Select from the parameters in the control row here, including year, make, model, and trim options. Indicator lights identify the top, middle, and bottom performers based on their ROI percentages. The first level of the report displays the overall retail sales average for the vehicle selected. Data for each metric is an average across the number of vehicles sold within this time period. The second level of the report displays the retail sales for each individual transaction. The Sold by Same Franchise Dealer column can be used to display how a same franchise or other franchise dealer has sold this vehicle. Use the scroll bar here to access the full list. Explore the trade ACVs for recent trade-ins booked. This information can also identify if there is a surplus of this vehicle available within your area. The Used Vehicle Guidebook. Select a specific make or select all makes from the list here. You can also filter down to the vehicles sold by a same franchise dealer here. Sort the ROI column to determine the vehicles achieving the highest return. The low, average, and high retailer cost is listed here. This includes reconditioning. The average data for sales price, gross profit, days to turn, and odometer are also provided. Financing and Leasing Guide. Select period type, period, region, and make from the drop-down list in the control row. You can toggle between financed and leased sales in the transaction drop-down list. A list of lenders is found in the first column. The market share each lender has of the financed or leased deals are listed as a percentage here. The percent of these sales are broken down by term and then lender. The average buy rate per lender is listed in the last column. The average buy rate is the interest rate that the lender quotes to the dealer based on the creditworthiness of the customer. The dealer, as an agent of the lender, has the option of charging the customer a higher rate. The commission earned by the dealer, or the finance reserve, may be based on the spread between these two rates during the term of the contract. The buy rate also helps to determine the lender is willing to take a credit risk and where finance reserve opportunities lie. Use the franchise performance report to compare with makes and models most competitive with yours, and to compare manufacturers' dealer support in your market. Thinking of adding a new franchise? This report can be helpful for your acquisitions department by showing details of other franchises. Customize the data illustrated in the report using the drop-down list for period, type, period, and region. Category selections include average transaction, service contracts, financing, and leasing. Select from the Make list here to drill down to model levels. Most reports in PowerDealer can be exported into Excel. Remember, you can click the up or down arrow at the top of column headers to sort data. For assistance, please contact PIN Customer Care by calling 1-800-947-6988 or email us at pincustomercare@jdpa.com. Thank you.